Today we're going to be taking a look at Paul McBeth's forehand form from the second round of the 2022 Waco Annual Charity Open. All footage in this video is from the Disc Golf Network and Jomez Pro. The 17th hole had been playing as the second toughest hole at the Beast, averaging almost 0.7 strokes above par. This par 4 requires a penetrating tee shot staying under the low-hanging tree branches to open up a challenging approach to the basket with out-of-bounds left, right, and deep. This is the second to last hole during the penultimate round of the tournament, and poor weather combined with the challenging wooded holes have kept this competition close. In a tie with Luke Humphreys and with Chris Dickerson just having shot a scorching 11 under par for his second round, Paul is looking to finish moving day out strong and make a push for the title. Throwing a forehand on his tee shot, Paul plays a Tour Series force to the left side of the fairway. This shot drifts much too high, and a tree hit likely saves the shot from going out of bounds. Paul is left with a shot that is short of the corner and on the right side of the fairway. Pinched off from most traditional approach shots, and having a blind look at the basket, Paul spends over a minute evaluating his lie. He's contemplating a steep hyzer forehand that he has to throw over OB and at OB. After initially considering throwing his Tour Series force again, Paul settles on a Z Metallic Zeus. What ensues is why he is known as the GOAT. Paul spikes his disc down onto the tricky landing zone 10 feet from the basket, setting him up for a birdie 3. Paul needs to put about 450 feet of power into this shot. After releasing the shot on the steep hyzer, the Z Metallic Zeus flips up just a bit. This amount of turn seems nominal, but helps Paul in getting the distance needed to reach the pin with such a high shot. This steep angle of the disc helps to ensure the disc will stick where it lands, and prevents the disc from skipping off to the right, which could leave Paul out of bounds, or in the best case scenario, in bounds with a death putt. Let's take a look at what Paul does with his body to execute this shot to perfection. His torso lean towards the right makes this hyzer release more consistent. Paul also keeps his shoulders back and his chest pointed upwards as he throws. He does this in combination with keeping his weight back as he releases to get the height needed for the shot. When throwing this steep of a hyzer forehand, the easy mistake is releasing early and the disc ending up short and right of the target. Paul's ability to make adjustments and execute all types of scramble shots is what makes him so difficult to beat, and what ultimately led to him winning the 2022 Waco Annual Charity Open. Thanks to the Disc Golf Network and Jomez Pro for providing this footage from the 2022 Waco Annual Charity Open. If you want to see what makes Chris Dickerson so dangerous on the course, check out this video from the 2021 World Championships.